The night was bitterly cold, the kind of cold that creeps deep into your bones. The wind howled through the barren landscape of northern Canada, carrying with it an eerie silence. Tonight, we'll delve into a mystery that has haunted explorers, hunters, and even skeptics for over 90 years. The inexplicable disappearance of an entire village. A mystery not simply lost to time, but one that continues to baffle investigators and stir the imagination. Welcome to Anjikuni Lake, where silence fell and an entire village vanished. The story begins in November of 1930 when a seasoned fur trapper by the name of Joe LaBelle trudged through the frozen wilderness of northern Canada. LaBelle was familiar with these desolate landscapes, but on this night, something felt different. As he approached the small Inuit village on the shores of Anjikuni Lake, he noticed a strange and ominous silence. Usually, this settlement would be bustling, with villagers emerging to greet him, but not tonight. What LaBelle found was not the warmth of a fire or the sounds of daily life, it was silence, the kind that makes you feel like the world itself has disappeared. The village was completely deserted. There were no people, no signs of life. But the truly chilling part was that everything else was still there. Kayaks tied at the shore, food supplies intact, and even fires still smoldering in the homes. His initial thoughts were of a hasty evacuation, but there were no tracks in the snow leading away from the village. LaBelle had stumbled upon something far more unsettling. After this shocking discovery, LaBelle made his way to the nearest telegraph office and sent word to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. The authorities arrived shortly after, and the investigation began. But what they found, or rather didn't find, only deepened the mystery. There were no footprints, no evidence of an evacuation or sudden departure. Everything was left as though the villagers had simply walked away in the middle of their daily activities. Their fishing gear, their supplies, even their clothing. It was all there, as if they had intended to return at any moment. But they never did. The RCMP launched a full-scale search, combing the surrounding wilderness for any sign of the missing villagers. But despite their best efforts, no trace of the people was ever found. The bodies from the graveyard were never recovered either, adding an even darker twist to an already bizarre case. Over the years, many theories have emerged to explain the mysterious disappearance of the Anjikuni villagers. Some say they were victims of an alien abduction, a theory fueled by the strange lights seen in the sky above the village on the night they vanished. Others believe that the villagers fell prey to a malevolent supernatural force, possibly linked to the Inuits' own spiritual beliefs about the land and the spirits that inhabit it. Could the village have been swallowed by a curse, perhaps one tied to their ancestors? Or was there something lurking in the cold, inhospitable wilderness, waiting for the right moment to strike? The local Inuit shamans, known for their deep connection with the spiritual world, suggested that the village may have fallen victim to a Tornrak, a spirit capable of causing mischief or even tragedy. Tornraks were believed to live in the harsh landscapes, watching over humans, sometimes with malicious intent. Did one of these entities claim the villagers? The mystery of Anjikuni remains unsolved, shrouded in layers of speculation and folklore. Despite numerous investigations, no concrete evidence has ever been found to explain what truly happened to the villagers. Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive, hidden in the depths of the frozen wilderness. This enigma continues to captivate the minds of those who hear the tale, drawing them into a web of intrigue and wonder. In the end, the fate of the villagers remains locked in the frozen wilderness of Canada, with the truth buried beneath the ice. Was this an act of nature, of man, or something far beyond our comprehension? The story of Anjikuni reminds us that not all mysteries can be explained. Some remain, waiting in the darkness for the right moment to resurface. And perhaps somewhere, the villagers of Anjikuni are still waiting too. This is the Midnight Archivist, and these are the stories that refuse to stay buried.